On my visit to NAMM 2024, I was at the Empirical Labs booth, a brand of supreme high quality. Willie is going to tell us about Empirical Labs equipment.
Hey friends of Delta Records, I'm Willie from Empirical Labs. We're well known for the Distressor, which is a compressor with multiple distortion modes, some different features that allow it to be really versatile and let you get a lot of different sounds of compression. You can sound like an 1176, an LA2A, everything pretty much, It's one of the most widely known compressors out there in the world. There's over 40,000 of them in studios. After the Distressor, we came out with the FATSO, which is full analog tape simulator and optimizer. Basically, it has tape saturation, compression, high frequency limiting, and also a transformer on the output. Then we have an EQ called the LIL Freq. You have 4 parametric bands that can be engaged or disengaged as needed, high and low shelf, a DI input, which is great for guitars and basses, and then a DERRESSER section, which is super powerful, which also has a high frequency limiter in it. Then we have our mic preamp, super clean gain with stepped controls, and then a mini distressor inside with a different flavor of saturation than you get with the Distressor. It can get a little grittier quicker than the Distressor can. And then we've got our 500 series modules. First one we came out with was this DERRESSER, which is the same exact DERRESSER from our LIL Freq. This was so popular that we decided, hey, let's make it its own module, because not everyone wants to buy a whole thing just for the DERRESSER. Then we have the DOCDERR, which is an EQ into a compressor in series. It's a fixed compressor, 5-to-1 ratio, auto attack, auto release, but super musical, and it works on pretty much any source. And then recently we came out with Pump, which is a 500 series compressor that we based on the Distressor. So you get pretty much the same exact sound as the Distressor in this tiny form factor.
Well, and we are in a digital age, and our friends at Empirical Labs are not falling behind. He's going to tell us a little bit more about the plugins they have.
And then, of course, we've also got the Arousor plugin, which is our emulation of the Distressor, but it doesn't stop at just the Distressor. It kind of gives you more features than the Distressor, Full parametric sidechain, full control over the saturator and where in the chain it is, and also the attack modification, which is the most unique thing, which delays your attack envelope very slightly to bring transients back to your sounds. We also have Arousor LT, which is the miniature version of Arousor, which kind of lets you get to the sounds you need quicker, You're not worried about all the other features. It's just the compression that you need. We also have an EQ plugin called Big Freq, and it's 6 EQ bands, high and low shelf, high and low pass, and a finisher, which is a soft clipping saturator at the end of the chain that can add some nice harmonics if you want, or get really gritty and dirty if you need it to.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As you can tell, Empirical Labs equipment is high quality, so much so that I brought 2 Distressors from Los Angeles for the studio. I invite you to subscribe to the channel, click on the little bell and activate notifications. And if you think this information could be useful to a friend, don't hesitate to share it. See you in a future video. Take care. Bye.